Education is our hope.
We are breaking barriers.
We dream of a brighter future.
For decades, a silent struggle has persisted in the vibrant heart of sub-Saharan Africa. Access to quality education for girls has been marred by barriers such as poverty, discrimination, and societal norms that echo through generations.
In the region, the common challenge is poverty. We have smart girls, even smart boys, but they are challenged with the poverty from their homes. Even though the government schools are free, but they have to pay the scholastic materials.
However, amidst the challenges, a shining light emerged. The Forum for African Women Educationalists, FAWE, dedicated itself to a transformative mission: to bring education and empowerment to African girls.
I didn't know anything that would happen that is good in my life. I was actually at the verge of contemplating so many wrong things to myself, like suicide, because I'd gone through it all. So at the time FAWE picked me, it gave me a very big hope, because virtually my dreams had gone into smoke. I was very sure I could not be the person I am today.
For over 3 decades, FAWE has tirelessly advocated for gender equity and equality in education across Africa. Their journey began with advocacy, putting girls' education on the policy agenda.
I was asked to create FAWE. This was after the World Conference on Education for All in Jomtien. UNICEF had asked me to travel to West Africa for a Ministers of Education conference. And there I met FAWE Chung. FAWE Chung was the Minister for Education in Zimbabwe, and she was also there. For us, the two of us, to try and persuade African ministers to highlight the performance of girls in education in Africa.
The Forum for African Women Educationalists, or FAWE, is not just an organization. It's a movement dedicated to reshaping the landscape of education for girls across sub-Saharan Africa. FAWE's operations are driven by a multifaceted approach that encompasses various initiatives and interventions.
Over the past 30 years, FAWE has had a number of strategies that get into ensuring that girls get into school, keep into school, perform well, and transition to the world of work. And one such strategy is what we refer to as demonstrative interventions in FAWE. The demonstrative interventions were arrived at after doing a lot of research and identifying issues that lead to girls dropping out of school, issues that lead girls not having the opportunities to get into school.
One of FAWE's pillars is the establishment of centers of excellence, where girls receive not only education, but also mentorship and support to excel academically. Tuseme Youth Empowerment, another vital program, empowers young girls to find their voices, challenge stereotypes, and become leaders in their communities.
Connu l'existence des FAWE à travers leur formation Tuseme, une formation dont bénéficient certaines écoles. Et à travers les écoles, ils avaient créé des clubs dans nos écoles. Donc, je faisais partie des membres de ces clubs-là. Donc, avant l'arrivée de cette formation, j'étais juste une fille timide qui n'aimait pas du tout se faire voir, remarquer. Et j'étais juste dans mon coin, même s'il y avait des activités culturelles, socio-culturelles au lycée. Je faisais tout pour m'éclipser. Mais c'est à travers l'avènement, mon instauration dans le club Tuseme que j'ai appris l'importance de pouvoir exprimer, l'importance de dire ce que je pense, ce que je sens et ce que je trouve être bon pour mon entourage.
FAWE's commitment to gender-responsive education is embodied in its gender-responsive pedagogy model, ensuring that teaching methods are tailored to meet the specific needs of girls.
After teachers were trained on GRP, that's gender-responsive pedagogy, we see that there is now vibrant study circles whereby learners, they are put in a group and they discuss some of the tasks that are given by teachers to them. And what I've noted, not only at my school and even other schools, when I interact with my fellow teachers, I see that learners, they work better when they work with a fellow student. They are not shy to share ideas.
As it expanded to 33 countries, the path was illuminated not just by success, but also by the continued determination to overcome obstacles. In each nation, while enrollment rates showed improvement and retention rates have seen positive shifts, the work to ensure every girl stays in school is far from complete.
So far, over 3 million girls have been reached in Africa from the different chapters. Currently, we have active scholarship that has just sponsored over 2,300 girls in Uganda, Ethiopia, and Rwanda. And those are students who've been brought from very rural areas.
Academic achievements of girls have indeed been remarkable, but FAWE acknowledges that there is still ground to cover. FAWE's impact is far from anecdotal. It is backed by statistics that clearly demonstrate significant improvements in enrollment, retention, and academic performance. FAWE's work has become a model for transforming societies. FAWE's journey was paved with strategic partnerships. One vital alliance was forged with the MasterCard Foundation. Together, they envisioned a brighter future for African girls.
We believed that education was for everyone, that no matter where we started out in life, all of us deserved an opportunity to go to school, and we also believed that education was here for a purpose. It's not been easy arriving at this place, and that you've had to overcome a lot, but just that act of overcoming is what makes you wonderful, powerful, amazing leaders. So we celebrate you.
My life really evolved from after joining FAWE. I am now studying journalism in Addis Ababa University, which is one of the biggest universities in Africa. I have really evolved now. I'm a member of one of the public offices of the Addis Ababa University, doing a lot of activities with the radio station, since my department is also journalism.
In Uganda, FAWE and the MasterCard Foundation's Higher Education Access Program, HEAP, have transformed lives. Talented girls have risen to become leaders, nurses, engineers, and educators.
Since graduating from FAWE's program, I have been able to take part in different kind of activities, including growing my career path, but also community-related activities. I've tried to join clubs that give back to community, such as Rotaract. I have tried to participate in many ways to activities that are organized, trying to reach to vulnerable people or people who are not in better positions in my society.
Oui, FAWE a passé par la sensibilisation dans les quartiers, en même temps la formation des enseignants et des enseignantes aussi, avec le programme FAWE, la sensibilisation aussi sur le genre. On a vraiment senti la présence du FAWE dans notre groupe qui s'est engagé vraiment à enrichir. Là, les parents ont compris vraiment qu'il serait nécessaire vraiment d'envoyer les jeunes filles à l'école. Yeah.
Vous vous imaginez aujourd'hui, en Guinée, tous les départements ont une direction genre. Ça, c'est grâce au FAWE. Et là, j'en suis vraiment fière. Ça, c'est un. De deux, il y a une chose que j'ai apportée à FAWE. C'est la reprise des adolescentes en grossesse. Dans nos pays, autrefois, on licenciait la fille. C'est en Guinée que nous avons commencé quand j'ai été ministre.
FAWE and its partners have left an indelible mark on us with their immense impact. Through advocacy, action, and transformative partnerships, They're rewriting the story of girls' education in Africa.
FAWE is an indigenous Pan-African organization, and therefore it is best placed and very well able to address the challenges affecting the African girls and their education. FAWE has developed various programs and models which today can be replicated in all African countries if the governments choose to do so. And I believe we should promote that. I think that should be one of the objectives of FAWE in its next strategic plan.
Looking ahead, FAWE envisions a future where every girl in Africa has the opportunity to thrive through quality education. Their commitment to addressing evolving challenges remains unwavering, and they invite you to join their mission. Support FAWE as they continue to light the path of education for African girls.